Hello and welcome to the podcast. Today we'll be talking about football news, and what's been happening in the world of football. I'm here joined by Ashley, who's my guest for today. So let's get right into it. So, if you didn't know, last night your team,
Yeah, Liverpool came out with a big 3-1 against Bayern Munich.
Liverpool, played Bayern Munich
Away from home.
away from home last night in Munich against Bayern Munich. So, and what was the result in that?
It was
In that
3-1.
game?
Incredible.
3-1 Liverpool.
One thing I do think
Um,
is funny, we scored all 4 of the goals.
They scored all four. Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
Matip scored the
Yeah.
own goal. So, we're gonna quickly run through the goals here. One I definitely want to go through is Sadio Mane's first goal.
That goal was great. It was a great
Because
goal.
I mean, it's just what a goal. If watching it here,
It's incredible.
I mean the way he touches it down, and then just
Just negate all the power of it off the touch and then chips over the defenders. The edge of the box he takes around the keeper.
Yeah.
Chips over the rest of the defenders. And
that's the
there's
goal
no
you
way
want to
anyone's
score.
touching it.
And then if we go back, only a couple minutes later, Bayern Munich get the equaliser and put the game on a bit of a risk here. But as we can see here, Matip own goal. I mean,
The only thing, I'm not sure what he was trying to do. It's like, you're kicking it that way, it's obviously going to go in. Like,
Mike gets the header in from a corner.
yeah,
That
he gets
puts you
that.
2-1, and then you get.
I honestly, I think that should have been a penalty there. Neuer is so lucky that he actually cleared that. It should have been that could have been a hat
Yeah.
trick from Mane there, including
Right.
his obviously third goal. But
It's a good chance by Mohamed Salah, and then Mane gets his second with a cross in and
completely just over Hummels.
a
It's just-
header.
It's
So,
always going in that.
and that's Bayern Munich knocked out of the Champions League and Liverpool
So,
through.
4 out of 8 teams are English
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean,
Champions
it
League.
definitely looks like it could be an English winner
Yeah.
this year. So I've got this picture to show you. Now, this is the remaining teams in the Champions League. Now, if you didn't know, the Champions League draw is tomorrow at 11 a.m. in England time. So my team is Manchester United, obviously on the back of an extraordinary comeback against PSG, beating them 3-1 in their backyard. Looking at these teams here, which team would you like to get, and which team do you think you might end up with?
I hope that we get Porto, because Ajax, obviously that big game against Real Madrid, that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That, I did not think they were going to win that. I saw so much on Twitter, like how has this happened? They pulled it out of the bag. I don't know how. Imagine if they win this.
I mean,
But
it
I
could've-
think I hope we get Porto, because I don't know. I just don't think. I think that we could easily take it away from them. The rest of them, I hope that City gets either Juventus or Barcelona, and Tottenham gets either Barcelona or Juventus, because they'd be great games.
I mean, looking at it, Porto stands out as maybe unfairly, but they look like the weakest team there.
Yeah.
I think so. As a United fan, get an easy game for the quarterfinals. I mean, FA Cup run, we had Arsenal, then Chelsea. Now we've got Wolves in Champions League. We were in a group with Juve, who are still there, Valencia. So I would like to get Porto, but I've got a funny feeling
You
that-
get Barcelona or
that
Juve.
that either United is going to get Barcelona or City or Liverpool. Now,
If you get City, it'll be
I mean,
Derby again.
but I just there's something about the fact that I just don't like having. I would hate to have an English team in the Champions League leading up to it, because I think it takes it away. It's more of a Premier League game than a
Yeah.
Champions League. So that's why I would rather have if Barcelona or Juve over Liverpool City. But what are your thoughts on who you think you'll get in the quarterfinals?
I think I'm not sure, to be honest. I hope that I hope we don't get an English team for the same reason. It just will feel like a Premier League match.
Mhm.
But I feel like we might get Juventus.
Yeah.
And I think that with enough heart and soul, we can come out with a win on that.
Okay, so now that we've talked about Champions League, moving away from that, the Premier League. Now, if I get the table up now, you are obviously
Not first.
not first anymore.
No.
You are second, I believe. Yep.
Yeah.
Second. You are 1 point behind Manchester City. Now,
Yeah.
what do you think about the Premier? Before we get into it, would you rather win the Champions League or the Premier League?
It's been a while for both of them, honestly.
Yeah.
I think obviously the Champions League is the best of the best. So
The best of the best.
I'm gonna have to obviously say the Champions League, but the Premier League would be great because it's just like it's more like English clout,
Mhm.
whereas Champions League is more national clout.
Now, I think you're in the minority there, I think, because I feel that most Liverpool fans will say, don't care about the Champions League. Premier League is what we need.
Yeah.
So, looking at you're 1 point behind, you've played the same amount of games. There's only, I believe, 8 Premier League games left in the season.
8 weeks.
The main question is, do you think you can beat Man City and win the Premier League?
Honestly, I think we can. The games we have coming up, I think we've got who is it? Chelsea and Tottenham, I think it is.
Mhm.
The two harder ones of the games that we have coming up. So I feel as long as we come out on top of them, then we've got this in the bag.
Okay.
Because I feel like the other teams we should be able to beat. Not with ease, but it wouldn't be. They won't be as much of a struggle as the other two.
Mhm. Right, now looking a bit further down the table, the top 4 battle. Now, as we can see here, in 6th place is Chelsea with 57 points but with a game in hand at 29. United dropped down to 5th with 58 points, and Arsenal overtaking United after the result on the weekend in 4th with 60 points. And now Tottenham, who only a couple of weeks ago I saw some people saying they're in the title race still, has been dragged down from that, and
Yeah,
they're in a battle for top 4 now.
Yeah.
So, as a United fan, and the way things are going, I think the momentum is with us, and I think we can get top 4. I'm not sure if we can get 3rd
Nah,
or
Tottenham.
4th, but I'm not sure which one we'll get. But I think we'll end up in the top 4.
Yeah.
So,
So you're hoping that well, I personally I think Chelsea will come in the top 4
oh,
because they obviously have a game in hand that'll put them to 60 points. They'll be on par with Arsenal,
yeah.
1 behind Tottenham, 2 above you. So I'm not sure.
So, from 1 to 4, who are you ranking? Who do you think will
Right,
win it,
so-
2nd, 3rd, and 4th?
I'm hoping that we win it. So Liverpool is going to be number 1 for me,
Mhm.
and then Chelsea, Man City. They're obviously at least coming 2nd.
Yeah.
So Liverpool, City, top 2, 99% sure.
Mhm.
And then, especially with Tottenham's current form, like it's not been great. I think that they will drop down to 5th, probably 4th, but hopefully 5th.
Yeah.
And then I think Chelsea will probably come 3rd,
Mhm.
and then Arsenal are kind of they're a little bit renowned for never getting Champions League.
Yeah.
So I do think United will come 4th.
Okay, so you've gone for Liverpool to win it, City
Yeah.
2nd, Chelsea 3rd, and United 4th.
Yep.
See,